And we are back. Before we take off, a little something to say to Kelly here.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Flirty's good.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. No messages for you, Commander.
Thanks, Kelly. Jesus. I'm glad Sam doesn't say that stuff. I mean, like, Sam got all the bugs fixed out. Sam is so much better than Kelly. Plus, she'll shower with you, even though Kelly will dance for you. I like Sam. But now what are we going to do? Well, a little bit of metagaming here. I got 500 points to the next level. So, I want to do that. And we might as well go here. Get some more hold duration. And a little bit more width on the thing. I'm not sure if we're going to go here next or here. I don't know. Actually, we're not going to be able to do anything on the next level up because we're only got 2 points. And like I said earlier, I want to focus on Singularity and Biotic Mastery as my two things. Throw is really good if you're playing it Veteran or Normal. As a control power, you knock somebody on their back so they can't shoot at you. It's nice. And Pole is good. The projectile travels faster than the Singularity projectile, but again, it doesn't work on protected enemies, and everybody's protected on hardcore, so you know you got to shoot them and then throw Pole. Versus I like to throw a Singularity and then start shooting. And if their shields aren't gone by the time the Singularity arrives, the Singularity can hold them in place long enough for me to get their shields down, and then they start to float. Another thing about Singularity, it leaves them where they are, rather than Pole. In Mass Effect 2, pulls them towards you really fast, versus in Mass Effect 3, they slowed that down quite a bit. And because it pulls them towards you pretty fast, it's hard to get a nice combo that would wipe out the group they're part of. So, on the whole, I just prefer Singularity. And Shockwave is worthless. It's a pointless power, especially on hardcore. I mean, everybody's protected. What are you going to do? I mean, it gives them a half second of stagger. It's pointless. It's not a good power. It's dramatic, but it doesn't do anything for you. Anyway, I do want to go up another level. But there's things that can fit here from a story point of view. So, first thing we're going to do, we start out in the Omega cluster. And the Sarabaric system, I don't know. How much money we got? 357,700. Well, we're going to have to buy this anyway. And that costs 1,000. And these cost 100 per 5. Alright. Let's start out here. What I really want to do is get some shopping done. And we start out here, so we might as well, you know, the engineers asked for some couplings that can be found in the Omega markets, so let's go to the Omega markets. And of course, an asteroid field would not really look like this. The asteroids would be so far apart you couldn't see them.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Alright, and there's Zaid over there, but I'm not gonna pick him up yet. Harry?
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
You do not want to take that I could pay your way off thing until you've dealt with the Harrod situation. Because otherwise you won't be able to do the Harrod thing. You lose that on your opportunity there. Is there anything I want? Oh, I need those. Alright, we'll go with that.
We can use this.
We might want the heavy weapon stuff, but I don't think we want it right now. We'll be a little bit cautious on spending our money. Gotta prioritize here.
How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Does it really matter?
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
I didn't even know Miri had part of this conversation. I guess I've never had Miri when I activated that guy. Or maybe it's been so long I just forgot. Let's talk to this dude.
Human, tell Captain Gaborn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
If you're asking for a discount, seems like sugar is going to get you more than vinegar.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
That's good. Let's get those. Don't need that yet.
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Get out of my face. These pop-ups that get in your way.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I always buy this. I generally don't need it, but every once in a while,
Oh, what's this?
There's a hack that takes a lot longer. You can actually go down. You can actually go down there and get into the district without ever talking to Arya. I wonder what it would be like to talk with Arya afterwards. I'm not going to do it though.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. And you, human. And you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, or feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear. Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this, friends. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin!
You're crazy.
Be gone! Sinner, I cast you out into the cold black. I name you unclean. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow, soldiers for the cause. The way is clear, my friends. Draw your weapons for the word, or face its terrible wrath. The end times will come, not with a bang, but with a sigh. Those who dip their extremities in the well of sin and vice must repent with fire, oil, and gun. Let not fleshy friendships and base urges compel us to sin and neglect. The word makes its demands, and it demands obedience. And on this great station, there shall be rejected and the lesser races given their places in heaven. And this shall be the beginning of the end. The end times are upon us. Repent and restore your souls to glory.
Hallelujah.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You.
Let's go talk to Ken.
We have the largest number of breeding females and unadapted younglings in the terminus systems, and we can produce fortune workers to your specifications.
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
I'm gonna pay for some morality
How much do you
points
need
here.
to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
I'll pay some for some morality points here.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
So, either of you ever been to the Citadel?
Do you have anything else?
Let me pay for that. No, but I've always wanted to. Shepard? I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really, thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in this shithole for years.
I've been gone a long time. At some point, your crappy life is your own fault.
Maybe. Easier to hate you, though. But it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for a fight. It's enough to see your smiling face, Shepard.
Let's go listen to Patriarch.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it, with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you. You were right to come to me. I can talk to Arya for you myself. Skeptic. Ha! I'll get them to lower the payments. We can't keep taking your money if your business goes under. And you will owe me a favor. When I took this station from the Turian who controlled it, I ate his heart and wore his skull on my armor. Intimidation, ritual, whatever you want to call it. I'm a very simple croak, and long words bother me. Now I sit in Arya's bar and drink the most expensive liquor she has. Asari honey mead. They make it out at an Ardat Yakshi monastery, where they keep bees and crazy blue women.
Crazy blue women. We're gonna go there, obviously, in ME3.
I remember back before the Genophage. Oh, it was a glorious time. I remember the hordes. Thousands and thousands of Krogan swarming over our enemies. We were unstoppable. I remember seeing the young, rising in the pools. The next generations of warriors picking up their first weapons to murder their weaker siblings.
Are you really that old?
It wouldn't be as interesting a story if it wasn't. Don't send Batarians. The buyer is a human. You can't use Batarians to shake more money out of humans. Too much bad blood. Someone always gets gutted. Send one of your Solarians instead. It's safer.
I think that's it.
Don't act like you
yeah, that's it.
You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
I should be going.
It's kind of hard to feel sympathy for the Krogan and their desire for children when all they care about children for is cannon fodder. Right. So you can't tip the dancer in ME1. And I don't even think they have strippers in ME2. It sucks. And unfortunately, Miranda, this is your fault. Shepard can't dance because of you. Look at this. It's just horrible, man. Blaming this all on you, Miranda. Screwed up. You put me back together, but you didn't figure out how to make me dance. You left out the dancing stuff, man.
Say something, Commander.
How much did I drink?
One drink. That's all it takes. That racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you, that's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Come on.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
I'm gonna pick this one first, because then you find out why he did it.
I'm not gonna drink your poison. Neither is anyone else.
Oh, crap. It was you. How the hell did you survive? What happens now?
Why the hell would you try to kill me? I've done nothing to you.
My brothers were stationed on Becky when the humans came in and slaughtered everyone. No one survived.
They were terrorists. They threatened the Citadel. We did what we had to do.
Your people took my family away. Guess I wanted to return the favor.
Now what's interesting here is if you use either of these, the Paragon or the Renegade, he dies. But if you do that one, you're not worth my time, he just goes away. So I mean, being a Paragon actually kills the guy versus being neutral, nobody dies. But Shepard doesn't like Batarians in the first place, and she didn't have any use for somebody to try to kill her.
But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to...
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
How much experience have we gained so far? 100 points. So we got 50 from Ken. We got 50 from killing him.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and helped me take over their operation. It was quite the coup.
If you're on Omega, things are either going very well or very badly.
Well, there is always a third option. I decided to expand my operation into Omega, and of course I had neither the skills nor the resources to go up against Aria. So I allowed her to buy me out. Now I run my organization as a satellite of hers. It's worked out very well for me so far.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
I am not going to talk to Aria yet. Where's that bottle? There we go. Doctor wanted that. This guy just gives you drink, nothing happens. I've tried like 5, 6, 7 drinks with him and nothing. I mean, you don't even get drunk.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here. Go on in. Ari's expecting you.
We were in. Can't you tell? Now we're coming out.
Come on, let me in.
You'll never get in, man.
Ari's expecting me. Oh.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha task force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncaring. They were VIPs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick up Zaid yet. Yeah, we can pretend that we didn't get that message from the elusive man. 'Cause I can control when the collector ship mission comes up by controlling how many squad mates I have. But to control the number of squad mates necessary means I can't pick up Zaid yet. And I just don't find Zaid all that useful, quite frankly. I mean, it's disruptor ammo. If you get it up to squad level, I suppose it'd be good for some crowd control. Concussive shot sucks. I mean, it's very low damage power for a very long cooldown. Same with Inferno grenades. He's got some decent weapon damage, but I don't pick my squad mates based on their weapon damage. Squad mates only do about 30% as much damage with their weapons that Shepard does, so I don't pick them based on that. Alright, we got some, we got those couplings for the engineers. So let's go give them the couplings.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Make a little profit.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
And the doctor. And she's good to her crew, unless they point a gun at her, and then she's not too happy about that. But as long as they're not standing in the way of her doing her job, doing her mission. So she's fine with people as long as they're not in the way of her mission. Otherwise, she's just going to screw them over. And she doesn't like Batarians.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you. Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
And there's the doctor. Swing, swing. And what are we going to put on? I'm not going to put on that Kawashi visor yet. I still am interested in cooldown. Although I like the Kawashi because it hides very little of your face. But I am going to put on that capacitor chest plate. And I don't know what mission we're gonna. I do actually know what mission we're gonna do next. Storm speed. I mean, shields like evaporate almost immediately. It's like you could have 100% more shields. It really wouldn't make much difference. And we're gonna. Storm speed's pretty good because it gets you out of the line of fire quicker, which is more important than having more shields. Alright. Let's see. Well. I think that's it for now. We've been on Omega now. Went shopping. Took a little tour around, but we haven't talked to Arya yet. We'll get around to recruiting all those dudes in a bit. But that will come in a later episode. Until then, Have a nice day.